We recently celebrated the first day of fall, which happens to be my favorite time of year. I love the cooler weather, bonfires, pumpkin spice lattes, you name it. And while I love curling up with my dogs and a good book, I could do without the dry skin that comes from having the heater on all the time. If you've ever tried to buy a body scrub from a store, you may have noticed they're quite expensive. Luckily, I found a way to make some of my own at a fraction of the cost. And even better, many of the required ingredients are some that you already have at home. I'll start by comparing the price of my body scrub with those of major retailers. Then I'll explain how to use the scrub and how to store it for later use. When I compared the price of my ingredients to those of Bath & Body Works, Target, and Walmart, I found the price per fluid ounce at Bath & Body Works to be over $2. At Target it was over 80 cents, and at Walmart it was over 50. Luckily, my price per fluid ounce is just 27 cents. And I know that may be hard to put in perspective, but let me put it this way. I paid for this entire thing of coconut oil, of which I've not used very much, for half the price it would cost me to buy just 8 ounces of a Bath & Body Works body scrub. If that hasn't convinced you enough to use these scrubs, let me show you how easy it is by the few ingredients that you'll need. Today I'll be showing you how to make two varieties, the lemon sugar scrub and the pumpkin spice sugar scrub. For the lemon scrub, you'll need 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of olive oil, I'm using coconut oil in my case, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a teaspoon of lemon zest. This isn't an exact science though, so if you don't measure it exactly to proportion, it's really not a big deal. For the pumpkin spice, you'll be using the first two same ingredients, a cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of your oil, in my case coconut oil, but you'll notice that you'll be using 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. That's optional, and it's actually something that I opted not to do this time. In order to make the scrub with the said ingredients, you just mix. For the sake of time, I'll show you how to make the lemon one. I've got here my cup of sugar and my lemon zest. I'm going to add that in. Here I've got my lemon juice, which really adds the scent and the refreshing smell to the scrub. And lastly is the coconut oil. If you use olive oil, it's already melted, but in my case I did have to melt this, and I placed it in the microwave for just 10 seconds. Now we mix. After this is all mixed up, you'll put it into your container of choice. And really the only thing that matters there is that you choose an airtight container. This will dry out if you don't have it sealed properly, so I always recommend a mason jar or even a simple Tupperware dish. Since I'll be later giving these away, I chose to use mason jars, and I actually decorated them ahead of time. This is almost done mixing here. Okay, and when it's all mixed up, you'll notice that we have a nice consistency. It's nice and yellow, smells fresh. For the lemon zest, and since it's fall, I decided to decorate my mason jar with ribbon and some stickers I found from Walmart. You can use all sorts of ideas. You can even personalize these with gift tags and fabric. So now we'll just place the lemon zest, the lemon body scrub into our jar.